everyone, Ashley here, and since it is October, I kind of wanted to do a Halloween type topic video, so here I am. So for a while I stopped caring about Halloween really, except for the candy of course, because who doesn't like the candy that comes out on shelves and you end up buying way too much of it, until I got invited to a party a few years back. And so they were like, oh yeah, it's a Halloween party, so you have to dress up for it. And this was me. I wasn't used to being invited to parties, for one, because I was that loser in school. Two, I hadn't dressed up in like forever. I literally had to stop dressing up and going trick-or-treating when I was in like 6th or 7th grade, because I'm a tall person, so like when I'd go trick-or-treating, people thought I was older than what I was. I had to stop. Probably younger than most because of my height, so that's fun. But I started dressing up a few years ago, and I kind of wanted to show you guys. If you follow me on social media, you probably have seen them, but I kind of just wanted to look back on it kind of and see like how my costumes changed over the past like 4 or 5 years that I've been dressing up. No, 2013, so I was 20. I was 20. So I had this last minute decision to be a greaser girl, and I was like, how do I go about this? But I will show you guys how I went about it. That was my costume. It was very put together at home, if you can't tell, so really cute, right? I ended up having to dress up like that 2 nights because I got invited to 2 parties. Wow, I know, I had a life. And so I ended up putting on a leather jacket the next time because my aunt let me borrow one, but other than that, that was my costume. Alright, so let's roll ahead to 2014. That was the year I had just lost some weight, so I was feeling extra confident, and I was like, what can I be? I got invited to a party, and I was like, oh my god. So I think that was the year I had recently gotten like ears from Disney. So like I had the mini ears from Disney, and so I was like, hey, I'm gonna be Minnie, and that's what I was. I was feeling so cute and so happy. Look how long my hair was too, y'all, like damn. But I was me. It was very simple. It was like pretty much an at-home kind of costume. I pulled on my nose, and I already had the dress and put it together just like that. And then moving on to 2015. At the time, my friend, he worked at a costume store, so he was like, oh yeah, I can get you a discount. And I was like, alright, cool. So I ended up buying my costume there, and then I ended up picking Alice. I got the full entire thing. Like, look how cute I was. Wow. And that was probably the most I had ever spent on a Halloween costume. I didn't just make it at home that year. I went out and bought it because my friend, he really convinced me to buy all the accessories for it too. And then 2016, this was actually the year I met my now wife, and I was like, what can we be for Halloween? It was like the first time I wanted to do like a couple costume. I had never been able to do that, so I was like, what can we do for Halloween? And we ended up just being something simple. It was really last minute, so I was an angel, of course, and she was a devil. But this is what I looked like. It was very simple, very put at home. And I just had the halo on to my white outfit. And then last year, 2017, my wife and I decided to be completely opposites. And we were like, what can we be? She ended up being like a really scary looking zombie. She did like the makeup and everything herself. And then I ended up just being a vampire. But like I had been a vampire like way a long time ago, but like this time I got like teeth things to put in, and they were such a pain in the ass, let me tell you. But this was a simple look. I was wearing a long black dress, and I had the teeth and everything. If you guys have any unique costumes that you're being this year, or just want to share anything with me, feel free to comment below, and I will respond to y'all because there aren't much of y'all anymore. I'm very inconsistent on videos these days, but it's just life, guys. Just life, that's all. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to give it a like if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Hit that bell notification because that's apparently a thing now. And then also always remember to stay positive. You know the drill. Alright, bye guys.